Greetings, everyone. Gaijin Guinea Pig here, and look who's back. The ladies of GIRLSET. They have a new single for us called Little Miss, and this is highly anticipated. A lot of people have been clamoring for new GIRLSET music ever since they dropped Commas a couple of months ago, because Commas was like 2 minutes long, and people had been waiting forever because of all the Bicha drama for new music from these ladies. And then they got a 2-minute song, and it just wasn't enough. People are like, you've got to be kidding me. So finally, a new song. I myself have been looking forward to this. I have been following these ladies from the A2K days. Many of you know that. And I told you then that I would continue to support them on this channel as they progress throughout their musical journey. And this is the latest iteration of that. What can I tell you? I saw the track length of this song and I was a little disheartened. Is it longer than Commas? Yes, but only just. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Maybe they have a clause in their contract that says you cannot have a song that approaches the 3-minute mark. It's just not happening. Of course, I'm joking, but it is starting to become a little bit of a head scratcher. I'm not the only one that feels this way. I follow them on Instagram. I see the comments. People are like, yo, finally, a new song. I'm stoked, but it's going to be longer than 2 minutes, right? LOL. Like, those comments are a dime a dozen. Okay, now that I have my little gripe out of the way, let's get into this Little Miss, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Quality over quantity. Maybe that's what we're dealing with here. If you remember my reaction to Commas, I was left a little underwhelmed. It was not exactly the comeback that I had hoped for. And I felt ultimately like Commas was sort of an idea of a song more than a fully fleshed out one. Let's see what Little Miss is all about. I'm going in cautiously optimistic. Let's say that. I really am rooting for these ladies. Don't get me wrong. All right, here we go. The energy is early 90s, mid 90s, which hey, brother, handle with care. Okay, moves. Oh. A melon. I already like it better. Oh, these moves. Kendall holding her own. I like this. Hey. Oh, they going off with the choreo. Damn, my brothers, my sisters. Okay, like I said, I already like this better than Commas. Yes, it was short, but it didn't feel overwhelmingly so. Like, I wasn't like, damn, already over? Yes, could it have been a little longer? Sure. But I feel much more satisfied after this track than I did with Commas. The 90s aesthetic is crazy. As a old ajashi that grew up through the 90s, everything old is new again. I already lived through that decade. The fashion, you name it, it's back in a huge way. Even the visual aesthetic, it's just crazy for this old dude to see. But regardless, I still think they look really good in these outfits. The choreo went crazy, especially when it was just the all-white background and they were forming a circle and just kind of going in. What I know about dancing could fit into a thimble, but I know what I like when I see it, and I like what I saw. So this is good. This is sort of what I think many of us were hoping for, right? Like, we were hoping that it would be a step up from the initial single. I do feel like I'm not the only one that was a little underwhelmed by that. So we're definitely moving in the right direction. This is a positive sign. I thought it was a catchy track. I could see myself listening to this again. Now, some of you may think that this is a little off-brand for my channel, but you'd be wrong, dear viewer. I told you I've been with these ladies from the beginning, and I think my brand is really just what I like, and I like GIRLSET. So here's to the future with these ladies. We'll be anxiously anticipating whatever comes next. It's nice to see that the numbers are great for GIRLSET. I think I got to this reaction only a couple of hours after it released, and it was already at like 300,000 views. So that makes me happy because I really want these girls to succeed, especially after everything that they've been through. And I know that I'm not alone with that sentiment. But what did you think, GIRLSET, Little Miss? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Of course, I would love to hear from you. Also, ways to support the channel are listed in the description, including Patreon, where I do full album reactions. But as always, thank you so much for helping my small channel grow. Thank you for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one.